Hi, and welcome to 5 Minutes Funnier. Welcome back to 5 Minutes Funnier, the comedy how-to. I'm Jimmy England. Let's jump right into it. I want to just briefly talk about how a joke is constructed, because a lot of people don't understand that. I'm not going to get into it in a great deal of detail. What I would recommend to you is the New Comedy Bible written by Judy Carter. It's a great book. It's a little simplistic at the beginning, but as you go through it, she gives you a lot of details, not just about how to be funny, but why something is funny. And I find it invaluable. I've been dipping into it, even though I've read it a couple times. Every now and again, I will dip into it, and it'll give me an inspiration on how to write a joke again. Now, the basic construction of a joke is a premise, a setup, and a punchline. The premise is a point of view, basically. For instance, one premise might be, I suck at shopping. You would write a whole series of jokes based on how you suck at shopping. A theme, though, which is completely different, is shopping. That's not the same. The premise has a point of view. The theme is just the subject matter. That's all it is. When you write a joke, it consists of two particular parts after you've set the premise. That is the setup and the punchline. And you want to get from setup to punchline as quickly as possible. Here's an example of one way you can write your routine. It's one long flowing paragraph of funny. Except when you look at it, you can't see where the funny is. You can't see whether the laughs are spaced out or close together. However, if you write like this, it makes it really quick and easy to see where the laughs are coming, because there's a space. Now, my rule of thumb when I'm writing this out is to have no more than 3 lines between the setup and the punchline. On the odd occasion, and I mean really odd, it may go slightly longer, but I'm always trying to get it shorter. Now, you may want to be one of those comedians that does a long prelude before they get to the laugh, and that can work, but it's very difficult to do. Stephen Wright likes to talk about how the fact that people think he tells stories, but he doesn't. He tells a series of jokes that sound like a story. So there's not that long wait for the laugh. That's why a lot of clubs will insist that you're getting a joke, a laugh, every 20 seconds. If you're taking longer than that, if you're doing 5 minutes on stage and you're getting 8 laughs, I'm sorry, that's not enough. You're not making the grade. You have to shorten it. Now, one of the toughest things to do is write autobiographical, because you were there, you were in the moment. All those details were important to you because you were there. And the trouble is, if you start to tell this story, you end up sounding like Grandpa Simpson. Now, this more often happens at a wedding. It's when you have the best man or the maid of honor get up and tell this long rambling story about a funny event that happened to them and the bride or them and the groom. It's full of details that you really don't care about. They're telling you the weather, what the stock exchange was doing, what the dollar was at, but that's not really anything to do with the joke. You don't need it. You can get rid of that. Get to the funny quickly. That is the most important aspect of comedy. Get there quickly. And do not be hidebound by the fact that, well, this is what happened. Maybe, but maybe if this is what happened, it's even funnier. Hey, this is not a documentary. This is humor. And all of this comes down to the one thing that comedians don't want you to know. I'm lying about that. They don't care. Quite frankly, I just needed to get some clickbait going. But the reality is, it's the one thing that most people don't understand. When you write comedy, edit, 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 edit. Shorten the distance from your setup to your laugh. Tightening your routine is not making it longer with a lot of extraneous detail. It's making it shorter but punchier. That's all for this week. Hope to see you back again next time here at 5 Minutes Funnier. I'm Jimmy England. Stay funny, everybody.